Thanks very much, Patricia. And now we're going to look at the numbers. I'm so scared if I am BMEG, if I see the numbers right now. I'm sure Tim Con is not pleased with the numbers na nakita niya.
The one key number right here para sa BMEG is their shooting. Hindi sila makakuha ng magandang percentage from the field so far. It's been a struggle for them. 32% compared to the 44% of Talk and Text. Buti na lang para sa BMEG, nakakuha silang offensive rebound a little bit more than Talk and Text. But here are the two numbers that would upset Coach Tim Con. Assists and turnovers. His team only had 5 assists dun sa entire first half natin. Napakaliit niyan. Tapos idikit mo pa yan dun sa turnovers nila na siyam, pangit yung assist to turnover ratio nila. Dapat yan, mas marami kang assist, konti lang yung turnovers. That's exactly what is happening para sa Talk and Text. Maraming assist, konting turnovers. And finally, bench points. 12 bench points para sa Talk and Text. Only 7 para sa BMEG. And I want to touch on that because when you look at the minutes that's being played so far, Talk and Text bench has already played 41 minutes and they've been able to contribute. Yung BMEG, maganda rin yung bench nila pero walang masyadong contribution in the 32 minutes that they've played.
Now, usual question dito ng angko sa analyst, what adjustments must be made? Ako magbe-venture ako, yung patience ng BMEG. They have to exert a little more patience. I like your point kanina na medyo minamadali nila yung mga tira nila. Napasado na rin because of the defense Talk and Text has been playing.
Look, let's give credit to the defense of Talk and Text like you said. But also, this team, itong BMEG, nabuo itong kanilang coaching staff quite late. And they want to run something that Coach Tim Con has been successful at. So hindi rin pwede na overnight makukuha na kaagad nila yung opensa na gustong patakbo ni Coach Tim Con.
Have you tried playing triangle? Did you ever have a coach in the triangle? You remember?
Well, because you play Coach Tim, you play Alaska often, and some other teams that were venturing into it when I was playing. So when you're playing as yung kalaban, nag-scrimmage para ma-practice yung laro, ginagawa mo. But it is more intricate than what we practice.
Anong pinakamahirap i-master about sa tansya mo?
Since I've never been under Coach Tim Con, I would say timing. Because it's a lot of timing and a lot of patience and a lot of knowing what you can get away with. Kasi kung titignan mo yung mga players that have been with Alaska, hindi sila yung makikita mo nagmamadali.
Yung parang yung set, hinahayaan nila, in-squeeze. Shot clock, good point. Samantala, 10 ang lamang, 30 seconds into this. Meron taong hindi patakot sa laro nito. 51-39, 45 seconds into the fourth quarter. Kanina, nung ating first game, kung sakali nanarating na 6 seconds winning score ng Kalate against Shapinas. Shapinas, hindi pa nakakahit ng winning stride, naman. 0-4 na sila.
The same thing that itong BMEG had a coach that came in late. Ganun din naman para sa Shapinas. Coach Franz Pumaran trying to find a way to instill his system with Shapinas. And kung mapapansin rin natin, yung materialis, naghahanap rin ng materialis si Coach Franz that will work for his system right now.
Trying different combinations. He knows the players well. Nakalaban niya. Nasa basahin sila. Meantime, back to this game, Jacket Aguilar's pass is through a crowd. Short stab. So the back to 10. Fourth shot, but found away. Kulat din si Dillinger. Then, ayaw mo mabasa sa isitong lamang niya. Talagang binabalik at binabalik ng Talk and Text. 12, 13, 14, kahit 15. Si Dillinger, ang pinakatangan ng foul na yan, ikatlo ni Dillinger. Live po tayo galing sa Pangitaas doon sa gabi nito. Ingris. Naalis yung kamay ni Jacket. Muntik na makalusito. Follow up. Yes.
This is pure strength on the part part of Mark Figure. Inantay niya hanggang magkaroon siya ng pagkakataon, tapos binangga niya ng binangga si Japet.
9. Dillinger! Naghanap ng angulo. Nakiraan sa baseline. Si Raimundo ang tinawagan. Third foul.
Nagkaroon ni J.R. Dillinger, overshadowed by that of Kenny Williams. But if you look at his numbers, 21 na
Saka
ang ginagawa.
dumadagdag yan.
And he's been the biggest thorn because from that small forward position, hindi na ma-match ng mga small forward ng BMEG yung quickness ni Jared.
Outside the net.
He's had a ton of those shots sa larong ito. Hindi na pumapasok para kay Kirk.
Nice pass. Extra hit.
Yan yung gusto makita ni Coach Pimpon. Pasahan. Moving the ball around, making the defense react, and then getting easy baskets because of nice assists.
Kenny Williams. All taken away. Regain. Wala ulit. Williams, walang alin, walang tingin. Alapad, binangga. Hindi maka-dribble drive. Shot clock. Sabi niya, walang change of possession.
You know, what Coach Scott is upset about is that Peter Jugsimon is putting his forearm inside of Julian Alapag to see that basket. You know, a lot of players do that para hindi ka maiwan ng bilis ng kabila. But when you look at it, referees have been consistent. This time, hindi naman nila tinatawag sa token text. Hindi rin nila tinatawag sa bilig.
Sana ngayon lang nakababa ng less than 10 points. Amante, Japet rather, misses, and a chance now for BMEG to sneak in even closer. Pasa intended for Raimundo. Lampas. Nasa kamay ni Finger. Shot clock. Bumababa sa 11. Kirby nakipagbanggahan. Ginamit ang banda. Ayaw.
Well, that's been a physical matchup so far. Yung Kirby Raimundo at saka Dillinger na laban natin ngayon.
Kanina pa nag-gigil ang dalawang ito. Si Raimundo tinawagan na ng technical kanina. At short hook. Walang pasok. Less than 8 minutes to go dito sa ating third quarter. Raimundo galing sa labas.
Just can't knock it down. Sa arang na to para kay Kirby Raimundo.
Reyes. Pinakasa ang paa. Labas kay Dillinger. Williams, 16-meter.
The nice thing I like about yung nangyari ngayon para sa BMEG, gave up the ball early, tumakbo sila, look for early offense. Dahil pag magka-early offense ka, bali makakuha ka ng layup o kaya dalawang free throw gaya nakuha kay Nicole.
Bakit kayo nakatingin dito sa taas dahil may report si Aaron na tayo? Sige, Aaron.
Ayon sa coaching staff ng BMEG, kailangan daw nila ng maraming adjustment, lalo na sa start. Dapat alamin nila ang mga mismatch sa opensa at pati na rin sa defensa. Pati na rin sa defensa daw kailangan maraming adjustments. Kaya pinalitan na rin niya ang kanyang sapatos. Nung tinanong ko siya kung maswerte ba ito kaysa sa suot ng first half, sabi niya, sana. Seb?
Napakaingay ng mga busina, ano. Dinistorbo yung report ni Aaron na tayo din. Vale, lusot Aaron. Balik kami after this. ...54-48 ang ating bilang. Silipin natin ang istorya tungkol kay Japet Aguilar.
Japet had a good start to his campaign dito sa PBA but then has sputtered as of late. Lalo-lalo na yung last na laban nila kontra ang Barako. He had that huge one against Barako, 27 and 8 in 32 minutes. Daming highlight ng laro na yon. But since then, wala na yung ganda ng laro ni Japet. Hinahanap yan ngayon ng talk and text.
Ang tingin mo ba sa ganyan? As we make this comparison, nababasa din ng coaches. Siyempre, sasabihin mo, dapat nasa sa player yan. Pero yan, nababasa ba ng coaches yung adjustment? Let's say, nagpakitang kira sa isang player, next game, i-adjust nila. Didepensa sila.
Yes, there will be some changes on the defensive end para dito sa mga the coaches that will play him next. But Japet is not a new entity. Kung alalahanin natin, naglaro yan para sa Gilas. So alam na ng mga PBA coaches
Good
ang
point.
tendencies niya.
Kung saan na-drive yan, pipilitin sa kaliwa o sa kanan ba yan. 7 minutes to play. It's a 56-49 third quarter. Nice dish. Roger Yap with a nice feed to the waiting hands of Rivas. First 2 points by the big man. 56-51. Kelly Williams. This one will drop in.
Continues to shoot well from 10 feet out.
19 points by the machine gun. Automatic reload na itong machine gun na ito. 13 on the shot clock. Labas. Yes, kung pumasok, hindi. Penetration. Ayaw. Follow up. Yes.
Again, yung ability ni Jared para i-push yung bola, really put the defense on its heels, opens up offensive rebounds for his teammates. Alipig na yun nakuha ng 2 points.
Mukhang si Reyes ang tatawagan ng foul. Reyes nga. Ikatlo ni Reyes. Si Aaron Abad pabalik. Labas mula si Kelly Williams. Subukan ng talk and text. Maging 3-1 ngayon ito. Tataplayin nilang rain or shine. Nasa pangalawang pwesto sa ating liga. Rain or shine nasa 3-1. At ito'y bahagyang tapik palabas.
Good job on Rafi Rivas na nakatingin siya doon sa bola. Alam niya kung sinong dumarating. Nasupalpal niya yung bola kay Ryan.
15 ang nalalabi sa shot clock. Dillinger. Mas binabantayan yun, ha? Alipig sa ako. Pagkutin ko ng susungkitin to 6 points.
Well, here's the thing with Rafi. He's a guy that will block every shot in the vicinity. If you are a shot blocker, kung sino man yung binabantayan ng shot blocker na yun, you go for offensive rebounds because wala na buwa-box out sa'yo. Last 2 plays, Alipig, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 points para sa kanya.
Bumaba na sa 7 ang lamang ng talking text pero umaho na naman sila. Bumalik na naman ito sa 11. Malalim. Labas ang bola. Rivas. Raimundo. Humihit. Sabi ng shot players, paano magkaroon ng foul doon? Sabi ni Dillinger, ako tinawagan. Pero si Ponasher pala ang actually tinawagan. Yan ang pumapalakpak mag-isa. Walang ibang pumapalakpak dito.
Did Kirby just have an air ball? Oh.
Ganun. Kala ko may kalapati rito. May tinatawag na kalapati si Chet Reyes.
What a struggle in terms of shooting from the outside para kay Kirby Raimundo sa labang ito.
7 points. 10 ang laman. 62-52. Dillinger. Alipig. Excellently done by Simon.
Alam mo, para doon sa mga gwardya, pag nakikita nila yung mga big men, hindi nakatingin sa kanila. They just go up and, yes! Ano yun? Yes, pagkakataon.
This is the moment. Alipig says, gotcha!
Buo loob ni Alipig. Nasupalpal kanina, pero quickly, attacks his man again, gets another 2 points, a total of 8. 6 nang galing dito sa third quarter.
74-52. Bosyon, 54 na ang sumatotal nila. 10 ang lamang ng Talking Text. Baba na tayo sa 4:18 dito sa ikatlong yugto. Dillinger, Yoyo ang bola nag-opre. Double ng Papagya yun. Tuloy na laro at lumato. Mainit.
And this is when he's most dangerous. Pag meron siyang kumpiyansa, tumira galing sa labas.
Op. Nagtatagyakan ng konti. Bagsak yung nasipa.
Kasi kanina pa kasi yan. Yan yung ginilang
yung dalawa.
Raymundo at Jared Dillinger.
Saka kanina pa ng first game, nagkagirian, malalaking tao rin. Meron na alay sa Cosmos.
Let's see right here.
Right here. Bagsak. Mahag na sipa. Sinipa ulit.
Well, actually, he's trying to take his foot out para
Yes,
kay
it
Kirby.
looks that way,
Pero
but
yun,
no.
sinipa niya na pagkatapos. But well, maybe you can say na maaari mo sabihin, nasipa ni Kirby. Let's take a look at it again. But this is a matchup na medyo nakatingin na kasi si Kirby sa baba. Pero kanina pa kasi nagkakainitan yung dalawa na yan. Kirby lucky to get away without a technical
Yes.
because meron na siyang technical kanina.
Yes. Which he did. He got rather dahil sa second motion niya nung nasitong niya si Dillinger. You know, many of the teams na nasa baba, hindi ko makabuelo ng the words struggling, groping, are coming to play. Nakikita natin sa pahayagan niya, ina-express ng coaches. May early frustration ng mga teams, nararamdaman natin yan. Williams.
So here's a guy that is adding to the frustration of B-Meg, Kelly Williams, 21 points.
Kung makailangan, isa lang ang best player.
Na tayo magpakabit ng isa pang headset. So, nagkataon na Token Tech
Bibigyan niya yung headset.
Token Tech continues to play. Gets his 2 points because he also has to be a threat offensively para dito sa B-Meg.
That's a good point. Kasi kung minsan, babasa nila, pag nakakuha nila yung screen, na yun. Ito yung foot na sinasabi mo sa pick and roll.
Good screen roll, good realization on the part of James Yap na sinalubong siya ng dalawa.
Kelly Williams was called to the foul in that last play. On a share, si Nalaya, too strong. Pinagkakabado na rebound. Ako, nakapit. Pero nawala sa kanya ang bola. Bumisigaw, bumisiyaw ang Odes David!
Token Tech turning offense to defense to offense just so quickly. Nakakuha na naman ang layup para dito kay Kelly Williams.
Kainit yung sinaing dito 71-60, 2:49 to go. Open shot. Yes! Clean up. Hindi ba yung Baroque yung jump shot? 15, 10, 15, tagila sa naman.
And that's about the one that he made. Even in college, that's yung boarding na yun.
Kaya boarding. Kelly Williams. Hello! Ayaw lang. Kirby allows it to bounce on safe territory before claiming the rebound. 71-62. Hello, Rivas says. Outside we go.
James Yap has struggled for three-point region so far to start this conference, shooting at about 20% from the three-point region thus far. Correction, 16%. Larry Corazon, he's not struggling.
Lahat ng subukan ng B-Meg may sagot ng Token Tech.
Because B-Meg has to put points in succession. Dikit-dikit.
Basta, Banging, Hataw. A4 foul. And the Topan Texers want a timeout. Chuck Reyes is on the floor. And we will be back in just a moment. Okay, we are back here from the Cuneta Astrodome, and Jessica Mendoza, I think meron kausap.
Sir, alam mo pati ang mga foreigners, mga turista na papakampi na rin sa mga team natin dito sa PBA. I'm here with Dean Truer. He's from Sydney, Australia. And it looks like he's a fan of Talk and Text. Dean, why Talk and Text?
I like Talk and Text because my favourite player is Kelly Williams, and I just think they're the best team in the PBA.
So, well, you got some height on you. Do you play? Do you play basketball?
Unfortunately, I don't play, but it's quite a funny story because when Filipinos ask me, I say I don't play, they get quite angry because I'm 6'4" and they get offended that I don't play and I'm so tall.
That's such a Filipino thing to say. Well, thank you very much, Dean, for taking the time. Seb?
Thank you, Mike.
He actually can't play basketball at 6'4".
Oo.
That doesn't matter.
Baka rugby. Pwede yan.
Baka pwedeng ball game. Ito.
That's nice. Nice to see foreigners loving the PBA, loving teams in the PBA, and appreciating yung talent na nandito sa atin.
Galing ni Jessica. Ilalagay ka namin sa tuktok ng Cuneta Astrodome. Maghanap ka ng kausap dyan. Si Kirby rin yun. Gusto ko tinatanong. Okay, nagbabangga, nagigiriya. Hindi siya nai-ispondo. Bahagi ng buhay ko yan, no? Tagal ko na rito.
Ang tagal niyang nawala.
Oo.
Almost the entire year last year, he was gone, played a game or two here or here there. Pero he's happy to be back. Look at three-point shooting. You, 8 out of 14 for the Talking Text. B-Neck, 1 out of 9 only.
Tapos nasa takit ko sa mga 64, meron tayong free throw sa kabila. Baka ito ang paraan ng Dino para makagapang back into the game, no? Free throws.
When we started this game, we looked at the first quarter. The team that actually had a chance to really put some points on the board via the free throw was Talking Text. B-Neck got into penalty early. But since then, the second quarter, dito sa third quarter, ang dami ng free throw na nakuha ng B-Neck. Nagkabaliktad na.
Ang best friend ni Kirby rin ang mga the best. Jared Diniger. Alapak. Walang Jason Castro ngayon kasi ang top stretch dahil sa isang injury last game nila. Parang si Harvey Carey, injury din. Alipik. Steps into the shot. Ayaw, Rivas. Aking parok ang bola.
What Baroka has quietly done well sa labang ito is push the ball up. When he's pushed the ball up, nagkakaroon ng opportunities. At least he looks. Itong B-Meg. Ngayon naman, another 2 free throws para kay Kirby. Baroka pushed the ball up, was willing to give it up early. At ito, chance again to cut it to this lead.
Sinasabi ni Mark Baroka, takbo kayo sa bayan niyo ako. Ang bahala, ibigay ko yung bola sa inyo. Kasi hindi tatakbo yung mga kakamping niya. Hindi ibibigay yung bola.
More free throws para sa B-Meg, but it also has meant more misses. 9 out of 16. Itong B-Meg. On the other hand, Talking Text only 2 free throws so far in the third.
Less than 50 seconds po ang remaining time natin. Conocer. Sa pulang paan ni Rivas. Pabalik sa 14 ang shot clock ng Talking Text sa eksena nito. Yan isang foul na tinawag sa kanila. Penetration. Wala. Mas maganda ito sa Tagalog. Buti Tagalog. Ginawa yun. Lumambitin sa area. Ala naman pupuntahan.
Well, he did see Japet Aguilar in the horizon. At
Nanay ko
nagtilim eh.
Nanay ko po.
Right now, they are 9 out of 17.
And counting.
Yeah, kung na-shoot nila yun lahat, ilan na lang ang lamang ngayon? 3 na lang. And for every miss, the BMEG fan can feel the pain in those last misses. 6 na sunod ang minintis ng BMEG.
Ang huling anim nila, no, ha? Malaking bagay yan, sabi mo. Babaan na sa 19 seconds. Remaining time natin. Japan nag-provide the screens. Alapag, ginamit naman ng kay Ali Pick. Pick and roll. Roll ni Ali Pick. Sa dribble niya, sabog. 6 seconds remaining. Nagmamadali.
Yan yung tapang. Yan yung tapang ni Baroka. He is pushing the ball, see what will happen. Bobby knew that there would be little or no chance at all na masusutan niya si Japet Aguilar. But here, he turns on the afterburners, gets by Jimmy Alapag. Nakita niya, Japet, ay naku, ko naman nakikita sa ensayo to eh. There's a good will of protecting the ball with his body. So, masusipal ako.
Tanggap na maliliit na tao yan sa mundo. Pag kayong malalaki na sa palpal namin, bakit natin? Natin sa confidence. Kanina, going to mo, no? Yan. Ako. 74-66. Less than 5 seconds! Teka, may foul na pinahal. Ibibigap na foul kasi. Maraming foul itong pinag eh. 2.1 seconds. Shell, naghahanap na ng kaibigan, lusot ang bola. Tapos na po ang third quarter. Nakarimate ang BMEG. Pero ang talk and text, ayaw bumitaw, Jason.
If you look at the score, still looks like it's a game controlled by talk and text. But when you look at the pace, slowly but surely it's becoming a more physical game. At unti-unti, pati yung rate ng scoring natin, nagiging more and more like a BMEG type of match.
Sino ang kukurap? Abangan